This is the real Manos, and this is episode 40 of the old 52. I was supposed to take a look at Spider-Man #1 for the old 52, but I found myself trapped in this evil dimension, this hell-like place where I just don't know where I am, and I've completely forgotten how much I love this comic book. Now, going back to 1990, which I believe, if I recall correctly, was the year I graduated high school, Todd McFarlane had exploded so much that Marvel Comics let him take over the Spider-Man title with carte blanche to write whatever he wants. But to say that Todd McFarlane's pacing is a little slow is to be an exaggeration, actually. His pacing makes a Roger Corman film look like Speed Racer. I mean, there's a difference between slow pacing and padding, and good lord, there's more padding on this comic and anything I've ever read than the Nutty Professor, frankly. Essentially, Spider-Man swings around, he saves an old woman, and then he talks to Mary Jane about it for 3 pages. And she listens, and listens, and listens. You know, when I think about A Brand New Day, maybe it was her idea to forget about the marriage. But then we cut to scenes where Callisto is apparently trying to get revenge for Kraven's death by bringing forth the lizard, and she's using voodoo to control him, and using drums, but apparently we don't see these drums, we just keep hearing over and over again in the narration, in the doom, 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 but we never see a drum. Meanwhile, Mary Jane listens to Spider-Man talk, and talk, and talk, and he's still talking, and I still feel like I am trapped. I don't know what else to say about this issue. There's not much that goes on in it. And this is a storyline that goes on for 5 issues. Essentially, Spider-Man swings around, talks to Mary Jane, while the lizard continues to murder people. I assume in an effort to draw Spider-Man out, but this is really the long way around to doing that. I just can't seem to fathom what should I be writing about. What am I supposed to be doing? I know I'm supposed to be trapped here talking about every issue of Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man, but I just don't have anything. What do you say when all you see is just, narration upon narration? And then here's the thing, they don't even meet in the comic. That doesn't happen for quite a while. It's definitely the kind of pacing you'll see him really perfect when he goes on to write Spawn. But this comic was just a huge hit. Why? Because Todd McFarlane is a fantastic artist, and that's easily what's on display here. The following issues did get a little better, but this one is hardly the proper sequel for Kraven's Last Hunt, which is what it was pitched for. But I don't know, I think that's all I have. The art is beautiful. I love what it means to me nostalgically, but that's it. Wait a minute. I don't know what else to say. Wait a minute. I'm in my own fucking apartment.